Hi students, in previous session just we were learning about how to read the maps. Now in this session we are going to learn the maps advantages and disadvantages. Every thing has its advantages or disadvantages. So today in this session we are going to discuss the what are the advantages of maps. Okay, so how it is profitable, how it is uh, good for us to know different types of features and all on the earth. Let us see one by one. First is maps allow us to study large areas without actually visiting them physically. Means uh, through the map we come to know different features on the earth without going and looking our own eyes of the particular place or particular feature. Suppose we want to know about Himalaya is in India. The Himalaya also will be represented in some symbol by some symbols on the map. Through that we can know the Himalaya is in which direction or how long it is and how it is seen, other things. So it is very useful and advantageous for us. Next is they give us an exact idea of almost all the features in area. Means in any area some features are there, almost all the features we come to know through the maps. What other features are there on earth, that things are presented or represented on the map. Through that we can know different features on the earth or particular areas. Next is it is easier to explain an area location terrain and with the help of map. Okay, so these all the things are presented or represented on the maps. Through that we come to know the different areas, different locations and all with the help of map. Next is simple knowledge of directions enables us to read a map. We just before in the previous session we were discussing about the directions. If we know simple thing about the directions, if we know east, west, north, south, we can read the maps through the help of directions, because we know always the north part is on the top and south part is on the bottom of the map. Okay, maps are easy to carry and can be consulted anytime. Maps are drawn in one paper or in a chart, so it is easy to carry one place to another place, and whenever we want to consult it, whenever we want to know about the things or features, we can open and read the maps. We can portal one place to another place. So it is advantages for us to read maps and to have maps. Next is, although maps are very small, they give an accurate idea of distance. Though we know that the maps are drawn in simple paper or on the chart, that is very small. But in that map, all the features are, or in the different very long distances are represented accurately, means exactly, not exactly, but it is measured in different scales and put. Through that we can know that what is the distance from Delhi to Patna, what is the distance from Delhi to Mumbai, what is the distance from Delhi to Allahabad. All the things we can measure, so it is very useful for us. So students, these were the 6 advantages of maps. So it is useful to read our earth through the maps. Okay, you might have understood. Let us see now its disadvantages. Means disadvantages of maps. How it is not useful or how it is not good to not comfortable to read maps. Let us see. Maps are two-dimensional, so it is difficult to portray valleys and hills and on them. Means it is not easy, it is dimensional, two-dimensional, so that it is very difficult to portray valleys and hills. Means it is two-dimensional, so we cannot exactly show the valleys or hill areas on the map. Okay, so it is not exactly what we want, we cannot draw on the map, so it is disadvantages for us. Next is maps depicting large areas, large uh, areas, definitions as there is very limited space. Means maps depicting large areas, means large use map used to show large areas on a small paper or a small chart, so it cannot represent actually on the map. So this is disadvantages for us. We cannot represent all the distances or things exactly on the map. Next is, it is impossible to represent the entire earth accurately on a map. Hence, it is not possible to represent all the areas of the earth, all the features of the earth, all the things on the earth to represent in one map. It is not possible. It is, we cannot represent all the things exactly or accurately. So this is one disadvantages for us about the map. So students, these were about advantages and disadvantages of map. So I hope you have understood about disadvantages and advantages of map. Thank you students. Have a good day.